Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Seoul Dojo gaming channel where, Voltaire, we are about to talk about one of the biggest trailers to release, if not
Maybe
just
ever.
ever, really. I was just about to say, maybe if it's
Yeah.
not this year, it's ever. We got the
Maybe, honestly.
yeah,
Yeah.
we got the next installment in the Grand Theft Auto series, Grand Theft Auto 6. It is set in Vice
Mm-hmm.
City. We were
Yep.
introduced to the first female protagonist,
Yep.
Lucia. We
Mm-hmm.
just got done watching it. So, I've watched it about 7 times.
Yeah, I watched it a couple of times.
Yeah. And how I'm going to go to you straight away. Like, how do you
Yeah.
feel about the first trailer from Grand Theft Auto 6?
So my takeaway is that it looks promising. I mean, obviously there's no gameplay, so you can't really say, but it
Yeah.
did it was promising. I think I was happy that the rumors about it being in Vice City and being a female protagonist were true. I think that's cool. I have like a little bulleted list of things that I noticed. It takes place in the modern day. It's got like a whole kind of like TikTok social media sort of motif going on. I really like all the Florida Man references. It seems like there's really
I thought
gonna
that
be like a
too.
lot of like Florida Man type of
Yeah.
situations to get into. I thought that
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's the beach like road from the OG Vice City was
Mhm.
shown for like a second.
Mhm.
So I think that's really cool, and I like the whole. One of the early rumors that was talking about it said that it was gonna have the storyline was gonna have a sort of Bonnie and Clyde kind of aspect, and it seems like that might actually be true. That kind of seems like where they're going with it. And
Yeah. Yeah, with Lucy and we're presuming it's Jason that she's
mhm.
talking to in the trailer there at the end. It's funny you pulled out a couple of references I was already going to reference on my side. The Florida Man stuff. The funny
That
thing
was
is
so funny.
the gator coming into the convenience store, that was just
Yes.
typical. I knew that was going to be in there at some point. Like I knew they were going to have something like that. They have, literally there's a guy pulling a gator out of a pool.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's the guy in his boxers running from the cops at the gas station.
Yep. And it's typical. They definitely had it. They also had a bit of a pit bull reference.
hmm
Like you said, they kind of had this TikTok kind of thing going on. They brought GTA to the modern day, and yeah,
Yeah.
there was like he was like dancing on a boat, and there's ladies everywhere. You did talk about the ocean view strip that they had in the
Yeah.
original game. That was one of my favorite pictures and moments in the trailer because it looked so
hmm
dense. It looked so
Yeah.
alive.
And it looked great. And it took me like a second, but then like I was like, "Oh, I know that place." I
It's like
was like,
it's very
I was like,
recognizable. Very recognizable. Um,
yeah.
I think this is exactly, honestly, people were rating. I don't know what you rate a teaser trailer, first trailer. People were rating it, and they're just like, "Oh, I'll give it a 7.
Yeah.
I give it
I
a."
don't know. You can really do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Honestly, I think it's the perfect trailer to come out. It introduces a new character. It introduces the setting. It gives you kind of the
hmm
vibes that the game is going for.
Yeah.
A lot of people are just like you said, a lot of people are just like, I need to watch gameplay. I need to see gameplay.
Yeah.
I'm not really, and I might be in the minority here, but I'm not really worried about. I want to see gameplay, but I'm not worried about it because
I'm not super worried about it.
yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
get what you're saying. It's
and
like,
uh,
sorry, go on.
no. This is Rockstar Games we're talking about, right? We're not talking about
hmm
CD Projekt Red. We're not talking about
hmm
Electronic Arts. We're not talking about Ubisoft. So with
hmm
them, when they release an Assassin's Creed game, a new Mass Effect, you're like, oh, this looks good, but let's see some
You got
gameplay.
to see some extensive gameplay
Yeah.
when it's something like EA, and it's like, is this something I'm gonna like? You know, and even with Rockstar, like on their remakes and stuff, it's kind of like, okay, maybe you'll hold out or whatever.
Mhm.
But whenever they come out with like a new game,
It's
you know,
awesome.
even if I have like some sort of nitpicky issues here and there with it, it's never the gameplay.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
And
always they always really nail that
yeah,
aspect of it.
yeah, completely agree. And that was kind of my thing with people just like, well, I gotta see, I gotta see game. I'm not sure about it. And I'm like, look, this is Rockstar Games, right? The only thing that I think they've released, and they didn't really develop it, was the remakes that
hmm
came out. And it's like, yeah, those are bad. But like, then I
Yeah.
think about Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of the best games I've ever played. GTA 4 is one of the best GTA games out there. GTA 5 is a powerhouse in the
It's just a
media.
classic.
It
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
amazing. Whether you whatever
Yeah.
and don't get me wrong, the online portions of those games they have
Yeah. I'm
issues.
not a fan of the online at
Yeah.
all. I
Like
really don't
especially
like it.
Red Dead's online could have been
Yeah.
so good, but they just threw
Yeah.
it away and said we don't really
Hmm.
care. But
Yeah. I'm not
I'm
really into it.
excited.
Yeah. 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 Um, sometimes the my one critique of that's consistent throughout Rockstar's games is their like story missions can often be like a real pain in the ass.
Mm.
Just you can think of a bunch of examples throughout GTA's history of just like missions that are just like come on, you know what I mean? And I know there's gonna at least be one of those.
Uh,
But I always do love the stories that they create, and the sandbox and the gameplay is kind of the best that there is, you know?
yeah. I
Like I
was
could play even the remakes. They fail at a lot of things, but I can still turn it on and just kind of run around and blow shit up for half an hour or so and have a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I've always said that like Rockstar's been very innovative in just like in terms of open world genre.
Hmm.
How like especially in Red Dead Redemption 2 where like everything um things kind of just popped up out of nowhere. You would just be going down the road and somebody could be laying on the ground breaking the leg and you have all these new interactions with the
Hmm.
NPCs and you create your own stories. Hopefully this game kind of adapts that.
Yeah.
Let's actually jump back to the trailer because we only spoke about trailer for a second, but let's jump back into the trailer. Um I like a lot of the moments where Lucy is, especially when she's driving. I'm guessing it's the 305 for Floridians. Maybe that's what it is. Uh, she's on the highway and she just throws her hands up, and you see like the nightlife in the downtown area, and it just
Hmm.
looks so. It looks so
Yeah.
crazy. It looks so
Yeah.
dense, and it looks amazing.
It does. It
Yeah.
looks very like real life, you know?
Mm,
Like it really does look like you're just seeing footage of, sideshows and everything going on in around Miami or whatever. And I think that's really cool. It makes me wonder how much of that is stuff you can like get into in the game, or how much of that is like stuff you see in like various cutscenes and sketches and stuff, you know? Because it's like I see the people doing the sideshow, they're doing the donuts, and they got
mm.
like the people dancing and stuff, and it's like, can you do that? Can you do that in the game, or is that just the cutscene? You know?
Yeah, 100%. It's
It
like
makes me wonder that, yeah,
one
because
of
it
the
looks cool. It looks very impressive. Like you said, it looks lived in. It looks like like a real place. You know?
100%. And one of the things that I really want from this game is I want to be able to walk into just about every building.
Yeah,
I know that's very
yeah,
difficult. Spider-Man at least had you can see inside of every building, and there's like 3D models of
yeah.
stuff and
Sometimes there's
low
people even in
resolution.
there doing shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It just makes it more
yeah.
immersive. And
Hmm.
I was hoping Cyberpunk was more like it because Cyberpunk is nothing but buildings everywhere.
Yeah,
And hopefully
it's just
GTA
real
is like
fake
that.
doors.
What'd you say?
Yeah, real fake doors.
Yeah,
You know?
real fake doors, basically. uh, and yeah, and so the trailer kind of leads off. It's Lucia, and Jason, and they're like robbing like I guess a convenience store or whatever. So it's gonna have
Mhm.
that what you said, a Bonnie and Clyde kind of story.
Yeah.
I expect them for the next trailer to focus more on Jason, and then if they do a third
Oh,
trailer,
that's interesting.
yeah. And if they do
Yeah.
a third trailer, they would focus maybe more on Vice City itself.
Mm.
But I guess ultimately we got to see. This is the first trailer. That's it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that because it did focus mostly on Lucia, and it made me think maybe she's like the real main character, like sort of how Michael is like actually the main character in GTA 5, and then the other two are just sort of like
Mhm.
along for the ride, but you can play as them,
Yeah.
And so, but you're probably right. Actually, they probably have like 1, 2, and 3 lined up.
Mm-hmm.
And then hopefully maybe an actual gameplay trailer at the end. Although they said 2025, so maybe there isn't gameplay to show right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe the gameplay doesn't look good yet, so that they don't want to show it. You know what I mean?
Yes, and I think that's a good thing to lay on to as we get to the ends of this video. It does say that it's coming out in 2025. I thought
Hmm.
it would sneak into 2024. Maybe am I kind of crazy for that, Voltaire? To think I thought it was gonna be late 2024.
I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised if they had said 2024, but I was full on ready for them to just not even mention a release date.
Okay. So you were
Yeah,
even like, yeah, ain't even
just it's in the future, in the distant future.
sometime. Elder
Yeah,
Scrolls 6 will
eventually.
come out during that time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, 2025. We saw the newswire from Rockstar that did say that this game is for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and there's no PC date available right now, which we've always expected from Rockstar. So,
yeah, they seem
yeah.
to have issues. They seem to, from what I understand, have trouble working with PC. I guess because every game always comes out 6 months later on PC, and then it's like hella buggy or something. That's why like I don't really play PC games, so it's like I can always hear like about GTA 5 and Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
It was like a whole year or something before it came out on PC.
Yeah, that's right. And I can see Rockstar following a similar pattern when it comes to PC. But let us know in the comments what you guys think about the first trailer and the initial trailer for GTA 6. I can't believe it's here. It's almost weird to say at this point. It
is kind of crazy, yeah.
I never thought I was going to say.
Say in the comments what the over-under is on this coming to the Switch.
Oh, I'm gonna get in the comments for that one. My name is Curtis. You can follow me on Twitter at Cali from the Dojo. And this is Voltaire Slapadelic. You can follow him on Instagram. Which is, what is your
follow
Instagram?
Me on Instagram at Voltaire Slapadelic. Subscribe to my own YouTube channel, just at Slapadelic Music. Yeah, do that.
So yeah, do that. And
do that just abruptly.
I think it's safe to say we're both excited for Grand Theft Auto 6. That's why we had so much to say about it.
Yeah, we just texted each other like, "Oh my god, did you see the trailer?" And then we're like, "Oh shit, should we just do a video right now?"
Right now.
Right now. Let's just do it. Yeah.
Make sure you guys subscribe to the Seoul Dojo Gaming channel, and we'll check you guys later, right? Peace.
Yeah. Peace.